Hello, crafty friends. It's Lonnie with Creative Juice by Lonnie here with you today to do a little spring stamping. It is President's Day, so you might be out playing, which is just fun too. But if you're at home and doing a little crafting, thank you for joining me. I'm going to put on our stamping surface for just a moment. There we go. We've got our cute little sweet songbirds that we're going to play with today. And one of the fun things is that this little punch is a new addition to our celebration offerings for the last week of Celebration 2023. This is our only celebration of the year. So make sure that, pardon me, we had a little bit of a moment there when somebody's trying to call right during the broadcast, but we think we got that taken care of. Make sure that if you haven't received your celebration items yet, if you haven't chosen something free, that you take advantage of it this last week. It's only through February 28th. So with every $50 you purchase, you can choose a free product for celebration. So our Songbird Builder Punch is a new one that has been added just recently. And it makes the cutest birds with or without your stamp set. So to be able to choose the punch for celebration with your order, make sure that you don't use the item number that it is in the catalog, but use this number to order it as your free item, 164422. Let's make sure you know how to use it. And I'll show you some options of a couple of cute options of ways to use it. We'll use it once without the stamps and once with the stamps. So let's punch out. I'm going to use a little piece of designer series paper. And the nice thing is you can do it either direction. So I'm actually going to, I think I'm going to do it the red side. So I'm going to punch it out on this side first. And I want the bird to face the opposite direction than we usually do. It punches out 4 little pieces, a couple of different wings, or you could actually use this one as his stomach. It's kind of a little piece that you could use if it was a different color. Maybe I should show you that. Oh, let's see what have I got on my desk that makes it easy to see. I'm going to punch out a white just so you can see how that can be added to his stomach. Oh, I gotta do it this way. Gotta do it backwards like the other ones. There we go. So that could be his little stomach like that. This is his little wing like this. Cute little wing. And then here's his little beak. So you could put it on, you'd probably want a different color. We'll do another white just so you can visualize it all together. Let's see if I can get that punched out. Teeny tiny beak. All the extra pieces can be thrown away. So here's his little beak. Then you could add, there's his little beak, little stomach, wing. If you needed to make sure that wing, if you were using the same color, you'd just add a little bit of ink around the edges if you'd like to, or even use your pen and just draw around it. I'm just adding a little bit of ink because we're going to do that again, but that kind of helps you to see the contrast, picking him up so you can see him a little closer. So there's our little bird. We're going to make another one here in just a second. So that one shows you can just kind of have fun with it without any of the stamps, but you'd want to add some eyes, and maybe you just want them to be closed like they have a stamp that looks like this too. Picking him up again, I haven't glued him down, so he's kind of wobbly. There you go. Cute little bird. All right, let me show you what you can make with them because I found the cutest things at the Dollar Tree. Look at these Junior Mint eggs. They are adorable with little speckles on them and everything else. So I thought, oh, okay, I'd seen some people who had made adorable little birds in a nest, and I wanted to try it out. So here's what I came up with. I have a piece of, you can use any brown that you have. I have a piece of soft suede that is 3 inches by 1.5 inches, and I scored it on both sides, the long sides at 1/4 inch. I have another scrap of soft suede as well. I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on here first before, oh no, I'm going to do another piece of, a little bit of scoring. So on this 3-inch piece, you are going to score at 1 and 2, or 2 and 1. So use your scoring blade if you need to. 2 and 1 along this direction, and then 1/4 inch on each of the long sides. You'll be able to see it when I fold it up here. See that? There you go. Have you been doing anything fun or planning anything fun for the rest of President's Day? This is our base piece that's going to kind of keep both sides of our nest put together. And actually, I'm going to try a little something different because I did one with a nest. Let me show you this finished product that I've seen, so you kind of get an idea of what we're making. Look how cute our little bird is sitting in the nest, and he's got the eggs inside the back of this nest. And so this would be cute at a place setting. I'm going to show you a different version that I hope will work out as just as cute as well. But I love these speckled eggs. I mean, Junior Mints. This just sounds delicious, doesn't it? What kind of eggs, Easter eggs, do you like the most? Are you a Hershey's egg or a, Cadbury egg, Junior Mint egg? Tell me what you like the best. I'd love to hear it. Okay. All right, let's see. We've got that piece done. We're going to add a little bit of adhesive onto both sides. We'll move our little guy out from the center stage for just a moment while we show you how to make it. Add your adhesive. Thankfully, tear and tape is just about 1/4 inch wide. Works perfectly on this. You could also use your liquid glue, your multi-purpose liquid glue on this. Next, I've got a piece of adhesive stuck to my finger. Just give me a moment. Okay, there we go. Next, I'm going to do a little stamping. Stamp our nest. This one is from the stamp set. Now, usually, the bundle is $34 if you buy the punch and the stamps together. That saves you 10%. But right now you can get the punch free. That could be your free one. And you can order just the stamp set for $19. So that's a good bargain right now. And then you get your if you order $50, so if this is your first part of it, $19, then you can get that punch at $50. You can choose that punch for free at $50. So I'm going to stamp 2. Oh, I should have only stamped 1 nest. It's okay. It's okay. We'll just stamp 2. If you were making this one, you would stamp 2. 1 for the front and 1 for the back. Got it? Let's just cut them out. You do have to fussy cut these, but it doesn't have to be too fancy. It's not too hard to fussy cut these. I kind of try to do a little bit of a flat bottom. It will help it to stand easier. So if you do that, that might be helpful to you. Then, so we've got 1 piece stamped, and I have a piece of mint macaron cardstock that I just grabbed quickly before this broadcast, hoping that it will work out cute. So we're going to do a few branches. I've got my branch stamp. We may want to put a sentiment on here, so I'll leave a little space for a sentiment and maybe add just a couple of branches. Okay, next we need some leaves. So I'll grab the leaves from my stamp set and my mint macaron ink pad. There's the leaves. Here's my mint. I like that these leaves kind of, and you don't have to worry about whether or not you're stamping over or around. Just add the leaves to your branches. I'm going to do some like this. There we go. Isn't it fun how they just can go anywhere? We're just adding all the leaves. That one looks like it's just floating in air, so we'll just add a few more leaves. So that's our background, really cute. What should we say? This one says welcome on his little sign. This time, maybe what we'll do is add a sign that is hanging down from the tree. That would be cute. So we'll stamp. In the stamp set, there is a little wooden background image. So I'll stamp that in the soft suede and then once onto a lighter color, which is crumb cake today. And let's stamp the words, the sentiment, you've got something to celebrate. I need to clean off my stamp. So I think I haven't shared with you, let's see. So if you just wanted to order the
cover your eyes, ladies.
My husband came in to give me a kiss. That's so nice. If you just want to order the stamp set as part of your $50, there's the number for that as well. I wanted you to see that. And then if you're watching this later, you can actually order just the bundle if you've missed the free time. So, okay, this one says, you've got something to celebrate. If I put it on the correct way, I can see it. I think it'll fit right inside of our sign. Oh yeah, you've got something to celebrate. Also in this set, we have this little thing right here. It's like one little line. What to do with that line? Well, let me show you. Let me just show you. Glad you asked. This is the piece that is going to hold our sign hanging down from above. So 1, 2 little lines. Cut out the sign, and you've got a couple of versions of this fun treat box to go with. So look at that. See how it just kind of hangs? The sign hangs right down behind it. Now, with any luck, I'm looking for my adhesive. Oh, it's like a constant search, seek and find when you're a crafter, looking for the thing that you just had. Okay, so I've got my sign, I've got the background. I'm wondering, I hope it's going to be tall enough. Oh yeah, that's going to be perfect. So now we're about ready to assemble this part, and then we'll do our bird. Nobody has mentioned, and I know that you are watching. I can see that you're watching. Tell me what your favorite Easter egg candy is. What type of Easter egg candy? We're using the Junior Mints. So I cut right along the edges of right along the score lines there. And you want this to kind of match the bottom of your basket, or your nest rather. So we've got the bottom part right down here. Then we'll just fold it up like that on that side and like this on this side, inside your nest. Can you see that? That adhesive, rub it a little bit on the inside so that it really sticks well. Really, I do love these Junior Mint eggs. I do love them, but I think I'm more of a Cadbury egg kind of girl most of the time. I eat that for breakfast every day. Okay, so I've taken off the other side of my adhesive on the other side, and that one's going to go right down here at the bottom of the background. So it almost looks like that little nest is sitting up in the tree. Okay, there's our background. Let's add our bird. This bird, I think we're going to add the bird to the front of the back of the nest. I was thinking I might add it to the back, but I think I want to add it to the front. So let's do it. I'm going to do it. And I want it to be looking oh God, let me just get it in the right spot. Oh, it's a good thing I got another piece. Where was my other piece? I punched it in the wrong spot. Cadbury eggs. Canberra eggs. Canberra eggs or Cadbury eggs? I'm suspecting you're saying Cadbury. Right, Carlene? Okay, so here's our little bird, and I wanted to face that direction. So I told you that you could draw his eyes, but we're going to stamp his eyes. If I can get the stamp back onto the block. So we're going to stamp those cute little curved eyes like that. I'm going to use the back side of the paper for his beak, and I'm going to add it just with a little glue dot, mini glue dot. I like to take my paper and touch it to the glue dot like this. Now the glue dot is a little bit big, so just take your fingers and kind of fold the glue dot under so that you don't see the edges. Works just great. Well, if you don't lose it, if you don't lose the beak, you're just doing great. All right, Cadbury egg is so far, everybody's like, yes, Cadbury egg. Hello, Diana. Hello. I hope you do watch it on repeat. It's super easy. You could probably look at it. You're smart enough to look at it and say, I got it. I know how to do that. Apparently I did. Oh, here's my one little piece. If I wanted to, I could have him have a little robin redbreast, but you're not going to be able to see it in the nest anyway. So this time I'm going to just use my just a regular pen, and I'm just going to do a little bit of an outline. Okay, let's see if I can get my pen to start around his wing. Just be a hand-drawn outline. I just wanted it to stand out. So there's his wing. I love it. Cadbury eggs and they're so addicting, aren't they? Then we'll do 2 more little glue dots just to put him in the front of the nest. You could put him towards the back. I'll kind of show you the difference here and why you may want to put him at the back, depending on which of these versions you're making, whether you're making this little one or the one hanging in the tree. So back here, if you put him back here, you could put him back here. If this was a little bit, would need to move that up a little bit so you could read it. But then you could see the eggs in the front. Let's dump in our eggs. And I really think that they must have been asking Stampin' Up! Because this is, look at that, mint macaron. That's a mint macaron egg. This one looks like a bashful blue egg, which happens to be some of our this pattern paper that's from the mini catalog, the gingham paper. It's pretty close to that. And then this one looks like, I don't know, what color do you think this one looks like? This pink one. But I mean, seriously. So if you had him at the back, then you could see the eggs if you wanted to. But I'm going to put him at the front just because I've already got the adhesive on him. These are the junior mint eggs. Oh, and you like the ones that are white on the inside and different sizes and colors. I don't know which ones those are. So there's your little eggs in the basket. And here he is in his nest in the tree, or his nest, just a nest like this. Which one do you like better? Is there one that you like better, or maybe there's different reasons for each? I thought with this one you could put it at a place setting, and you could have their name here if you wanted to. But I like how it says you've got something to celebrate, or if it was welcome to maybe an Easter brunch or a stamping event, if you invited your friends over to stamp, you could set this at the table when they're coming and welcome them with that. Popular in Canada. Well, when you figure out what they're called, Diana, I'd love to see what they're called, because I do have other friends in Canada. And then next time I'm there, I'm going to find them. I'll look up those eggs. All right, so Carlene is leaning towards the tree, the one in the side, the nest in the tree, with a cute little hanging. Or you could do this one. Oh, okay. Chocolate marshmallow. I do love a little bit of chocolate marshmallow. Don't know who said that, but I agree. Chocolate marshmallow caramel, then I'm all over it. Yep. All right. So that is our cute little project today, including let's make sure this stands up. Oh yeah, that stands up just perfect. Including our cute little junior mints. They all fall out when I'm putting them up so you can see that. But there you go. That's what we have inside of them. Found these at the Dollar Tree. Love that they have the coordinating colors for Stampin' Up. They were like, oh, let's get mint macaron, bashful blue, and petal pink. It's a little darker than petal pink. I don't know. All right. Well, there is your project for today. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'm going to just add. Can I add this? We'll find out. There we go. We've got two of us here. Now we got both of us. There you go. Sale-a-Bration, just as a reminder, does end on the 28th of February. So make sure that if the Songbird Builder Punch, or one of the many other things that we've been sharing over the last couple of months, is on your wish list to earn free with your $50 order, and you can earn multiple. So if you order $100, you can choose 2 things, or 150, 3 things. When you get to $150, you're your own host anyway, and you earn Stampin' Rewards in addition to that. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can prepay for your Paper Pumpkin kits. I just got my new one just today. I'm excited to play with it and share with my Paper Pumpkin subscribers some exclusive ideas of using the stamp set afterwards. But you can prepay for a 3, 6, or 12-month subscription to get in your mailbox now, and earn Sale-a-Bration rewards as well as host rewards if your order was over $150. But a good time to prepay for that subscription. Make sure you get that in there too. But hopefully you'll go home and try this, because it will be really cute for Easter. Maybe your Easter dinner, you could just add that to your table setting, and there's your cute little, I love him. Cute little bird, our little bluebird of happiness right there. You've got something to celebrate, and that is Easter. Easter is a wonderful time to celebrate. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back next Monday here on Creative Juice by Lonnie, either on Facebook or on YouTube. We'll see you then.